there has certainly been a shift in power in Barcelona, and man have we been seeing that in the past 4 to 5 weeks, because I believe that one of the people that is leading the charge on who Barcelona should be signing, who to invest in, what young players should we go for, it's all coming down to one man, and that is Deco. Deco is the brand new sporting director of FC Barcelona, and like I've said, like we are really feeling those effects because the amount of players that Barcelona have been scouting, all of this is coming through Deco, and they all seem like they are the correct signings. And I believe that within these past 4 to 5 weeks, the sporting department have really been eyeing on one specific type of profile, which is an attacking midfielder that can also play on the right side, which would be Dembele's position or Rafinha's position, and is also left-footed. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Barcelona have been scouting so many, I would say, left-footed attacking midfielders. Like, really think about this. Barcelona at one point were trying to sign Turor Mendel, but Turor Mendel went to a different club and he was not interested. He saw that the money was somewhere else and did not want to join FC Barcelona. He was a player that was an attacking midfielder that was also left-footed and can play on the wings. Same thing with Arda Güler, who went to Real Madrid. He saw the bigger bag at Real Madrid, and that's why he chose Real Madrid. Again, another attacking left-footed midfielder that can also play on the wings. But today, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona have officially sealed the signing of Noah DARVICH, and this is a player that does fit in the same profile of the past two players that we were trying to go for. You see the consistency that has been going on, and so for us, right, to be able to achieve the signing of Noah DARVICH does meet our goal, which is an attacking midfielder who can play on the wings. I think that they're really trying to double down on this because they do believe that a player like him and his profile will be very important in the future. Just look at how Barcelona are also trying to sign Bernardo Silva, a player that is left-footed, an attacking midfielder, and can play on the wings. And so I really want to like push this type of agenda down everybody's heads, right? Because I want us to clearly understand what is Barcelona's game plan, because it is so clear based off the information that we have been fed in the past 4 to 5 weeks. So Barcelona will be paying a total of 3 million euros fixed for Noah DARVICH plus add-ons. The total package could be around 5 million euros based off his performances. This is a player that was born in 2006, and so that would mean that he is just only 16 years old. He's just a kid, but many have been claiming for this player to be one of the biggest gems that will enter top European football in about 4 to 5 years. It has also been claimed that because of him, he was the main protagonist on Germany winning the Euros this summer, which was the under-17. So he was the captain and also scored many goals and provided assists. He scored a total of 4 goals and provided 2 assists in 5 games. And so since that performance in the Euros that just finished, many have been praising this player. And in the past 12 matches that he played for the under-16 and under-17 national team, which is again Germany, he scored 3 goals, which meant that he was averaging a goal every 4 games as an attacking midfielder. And in 26 games for his club in under-17 and under-19, he scored 9 goals, which meant that he averaged a goal every 2.9 games. And so these are very interesting stats. This is an attacking midfielder that knows how to score, and he's just 16, and he was doing this against the under-17s, the under-18s, the under-19s, and now to see Barcelona try and sign this player, his progress is going by so fast. And I don't know if this player is reminding you of Lamine Yamal, because you're right, like he is in terms of progress going in the same path of Lamine Yamal. As a matter of fact, during those Euros, the top 2 players that created the most chances in that tournament was Lamine Yamal and also Noah DARVICH, with a total of 7 chances created. So it's some very interesting stuff here. And I want to again thank Deco for scouting this player, because it does take talent, it does take skills in order to find these hidden gems that could become great one day. We also know that several Premier League clubs, even PSG, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, were all eyeing Noah DARVICH, but he decided to join FC Barcelona because he believed that Barcelona had the best sporting project. And so it's like one huge middle finger to like all of the attacking midfielders that were linked to Barcelona but wanted to go to a different club only because they saw more money, like for example Arda Güler and Turor Mendel. Barcelona know how to move fast, and the reason why they can move fast is because of Deco, because of the way that he can find different solutions at a very fast pace. So we do have a great man in the sporting department chair, and we should expect in the next 2 or 3 years for us to continue to do the exact same thing, is to continue to look for these youngsters, these hidden gems, and get them as fast as possible for a very cheap price. Deco is literally building Barcelona's future and what Barcelona's team will look like in 2028 and 2029. And to be very honest, everything that we have been seeing in this summer is really reminding me of what we did back in 2019 or 2020 when we signed Araujo and Pedri. We signed 2 gems, 2 players that we knew were going to become great one day, just like at Pedri and Araujo now. The same thing is being executed today. Look at how how we are signing Noah DARVICH and also Mikhail Faye, a center back and a midfielder. It's literally the exact same thing of Pedri and Araujo. And so just to give you guys an idea on what his strengths are and what his weaknesses are, I'm going to put it down into 7 different things in terms of what he's really good at. He's really good at dribbling, he's really good at passing, really good at vision, technique, ball control, creativity, and his first touch. His first touch is the reason why he's able to get away from his marker and create a huge attacking opportunity. He's very comfortable in playing in a 4-2-3-1 with him being the 10, right? He's very number 10 like, very much like Ozil, kind of like how we talked about Arda Güler. But this player here, I would say, has much better goal creativity, and that's very, very important because our midfielders do need to score. Going back to what I always say, Xavi Hernandez does want his midfielders to score, and this is going to be another solution towards us having a great attacking midfielder that can score goals, very similar to how we talked about Fermin Lopez. Now, in terms of his weaknesses, we could say that his defensive contributions is not so great when it comes to positioning himself correctly in order for him to press and try to take away the ball. He's not so great at that. That's something that he's going to learn in time, and especially at Barcelona, because it is mandatory at Barcelona to be good at that. And you know, he's just 16 years old. He's very young. Obviously, like, not every 16-year-old would be good at defensive duties because they still have a lot of time to grow. So he'll learn that at Barcelona. Another thing that he's not really good at is that even though he's tall, he's not so good at being dominant in the air. So he cannot really win defensive air balls or offensive air balls. It's just not his thing. Again, another thing that he could work on when he does join FC Barcelona. Now, my biggest question is going to be this: is he going to be joining Barcelona Athletic or join the first team? I can't really tell you what's going to be the main game plan, but this guy here is good. He is overachieving many things. He's way too good for under 16, way too good for under 17, way too good for under 19, which means that what's left? Do we place him at Barca Athletic or do we place him in the first team? Because it's clear that most of the 19-year-olds that he does face, DARVICH just surpasses them. And so would I place this player in the first team dynamics? I would do that. Like, why not? I think that the earlier you get exposed to first team football, the better you will be by the time you do hit the 19, 20, 21 years old, where you are going to be required to come into first team football no matter what. And if you're not good enough, you will be loaned out or be sold to a different club. And I think that with him having 3 to 4 years of experience of playing with the first team before he even turns 20 would be really good for him. As for his future position at Barcelona, I have no idea. It's way too early to tell. Who knows how Xavi is going to be adapting and evolving his system as we go through these next 3 to 4 years. Could we see him go into the number 10 role with us doing a 4-2-3-1 and having Lamine Yamal as the right winger with Ansu on the left and Vitor as the striker? We could see something like that. Why not? But again, we don't know what Xavi is going to do. Maybe he might stick to the 3-4-3, 4-3-3. It's very hard to tell. It's way too early to tell. But as of now, I just think that if he were to ever join the first team dynamics and play his first game at Barcelona with the first team, obviously, I think that he would be placed next to Oriol and Frankie, with Pedri coming out and Gavi also coming out. If we're having a 4-man midfield and we're winning, like, let's say for example 6-0 against Girona and the game is over and we have like 5 minutes left, we could play a 3-4-3 with a box midfield, having Frankie and Oriol as our double pivot with Pedri and DARVICH as the other midfield interior. I would love to see Pedri and this player combined together. They can create a lot of attacking opportunities. And so that is going to be the latest regarding Barcelona finally finding their future attacking midfielder. This is some great work coming from Deco. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.